Now I want to ask you a few questions as we get towards the end of the podcast here. The number one question that I like to ask you is, what keeps you up at night now?
Oh man, it's hard to sleep. It really is. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I get so much energy. Like, so, it's being on a great team, on great teams. I have generational wealth deals with Yosef Hendra, Joe Sullivan, and then generational wealth deals with Hadar. I'm part of Sharpline. It's our companies are doing well, and it's very energizing getting deals and running the deals right, and the opportunity to help my daughters, you know.
Mm. Any fears or doubts that you have right now that you want to share with people?
Always. You're
Always.
vulnerable. Entrepreneurs always, if you don't have fear, you're gonna mess up.
Hmm.
As an entrepreneur, my restaurant did so well, but like I remember my restaurant, I would always worry we got to keep the numbers doing well. Multifamily's the same. Like me and Chris, we closed 13 amazing deals in KC and Ohio in Columbus, Ohio. Now, once you close them, it's great, money's coming in. We're self-managing. I'm on lead, like I'm retired and I'm heading the leasing with Nick. People are like, Marco, you're worth so much money. Why are you doing leasing? Like I'm on my phone. My wife said the same thing. Like, why are you doing that? Don't you pay people? Why am I doing that? Because that's a fear. I like the control of filling my units, and I'm the leader. I'm not a
Hmm.
boss. I'm the leader of the company. And my property managers see I'm sending them leads and they're blown away. They're like, oh my God, you're helping us. Like you're filling our units with us and for. They get
Mm.
paid to do that, and I'm assisting them. I'll give you an example. Our 64 unit, I met this construction guy who's there for 2 or 3 years in near Warrens, near our 64 unit. I networked with him. He needed 5 units. I signed 3 leases in one day. I sent him over to Dana, the property. She never signed 3 leases in one day. That, you know how
Mm.
much that helps her? That property is 100% occupied. So now he actually took 2 more. She calls me up. He took 5. I'm making her job easier. She's gonna like her job and she's gonna stay with us 3, 4, 5 years instead of quitting because it's so stressful and maybe she doesn't like her bosses.
Mm.
So that fear inside of me as an entrepreneur is I'm dedicated 7 days a week to help with leasing, you
That's
know.
awesome. That's awesome. Now, the next question is, when people first meet you, what are the three misconceptions about you when they first meet you?
Oh, I kind of tone it down. You see the passion, the energy on the call today.
Yeah.
I I uh I just have a lot of energy, man, a lot of motivation. And but I always say with the motivation, you got to back it up with results. I do. I back up
Right.
my so you got a lot of these motivational speakers that get on stage and they're like, do this, and they're like always they're pumping you up. I think that's great. And for them, like, there's a lot of really good ones out there. But the misconceptions about me, maybe um like that's what it is. Maybe he's very motivated. Does he back it up with results or stuff like that? I think.
Do people ever say, Marco, of course you can do that. You had it easy. Do people
Oh,
ever say that?
everybody does. People don't realize, then they hear my story maybe, or the people who know me don't. They know the grind. Like my wife. My wife saw how hard I worked at that restaurant, man. It's just like you with your offices.
Hmm.
No, they don't. When remember I gave one of those scary stories about how we're building a property management company, and I gave an example of my restaurant, how one of my guys got arrested, and I had to go bail him out,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and then you're laughing because when somebody like you're running your offices, you exact same stuff.
yeah.
Sometimes a W-2 guy who has a corporate job may not know what I went through at the restaurant. They may not know this. They see Marco Barber now. I tell the young guys if they like Justin in the mastermind and why, like what I went through, the embracing the suck from age 21 to 40. I embraced the suck, but I love to cook, but there was so much difficulties of running that restaurant. I was getting unhealthy. My sciatic was hurting because if I'm
Mm.
picking up heavy weights over there, the stress on my back, my adrenals. I sell the restaurant in 3 months. I'm perfectly like healthy. I'm walking a lot, eating a lot better, you know. So yeah,
That's awesome. What does the next 3 to 5 years look like for you, man?
patience again.
Okay.
So I closed 7 deals in 2020, 8 deals in 2021, and 12 deals in 2022. Everybody in the mastermind, the people and beginners, as a go giver, I meet the beginners. I may do one deal this year.
Right.
Because the deals were in a recession, volume is down. Everybody's getting excited. Seller financing and people are in trouble. Sellers really aren't budging that much right now. People
Hmm.
closing deals, some people are rushing, maybe paying too much. I'm being patient where I did 12 deals last year. If I'm doing one, well, how many do you think the beginners are doing? Like good deals. So I'm being patient because I think, and my brother, by the way, my brother actually has gotten 3 deals this year, but they're really good and they're really good deals, but that's different for him. I'm being patient because I may only find one this year. And I have one lined up actually, a really good one in July. Um, and I'm really looking forward my next 3 to 5 years. I think 2024, 25, 26, 27, those are the opportunity years. I don't
Mm,
know yet. I'm going to analyze like my 2012 to 18. Those are the opportunity years.
wow.
2007 to 12 was the real opportunity years, but I lived in fear because I had no mastermind and I was saving my business. I couldn't buy deals.
Right.
But now I'm not saving my restaurant. Now I have 20 years of education. Now I'm excited about the recession.
Mm,
Now, and I think I'm more excited about 2024. I actually have 7 refis that are probably going to happen when the rates settle, whatever. I probably October, November of 2024. Maybe later, maybe February of 2025, maybe earlier, maybe June of 2024. Patience. I don't care. I'm not looking at it. I'm not, but they're definitely going to happen. I have definitely 5, possibly 7. But somebody who rush right now, like, oh, let me get them done middle of 2000. I don't care. I'm there. I'm enjoying my journey, my life. When they come, they come, and that's when I'm really gonna. When those happen in 2024, 2025, and 6 is gonna be a time where I can really go after it. And in my life, as you notice, Alex, you too, I never rushed.
mhm.
Everybody I meet, and what they join these education groups, and they're like, they feel they like I invested 25K or 30K into myself, like I need the deals. You don't need anything. You need to get educated and you need to